You know what? Probably help if I unmuted before I started talking. Hello! It's me. It's good to see you again, all 40,000 viewers. All 40,000 the fake horns. I am here. I am not raptured. Not yet. I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe they're a little bit delayed with my rapture specifically. So who knows, you know, like, I just take that in consideration for, you know, the rest of the streams this week. Movie night tomorrow on the Discord, and then the Silk Song stream on Thursday. Just take that into consideration. If I don't show up, I've been raptured. Right now, though, we do have the dailies to do. Is it opening? Yes, it does. Excellent. Okay. Which makes it a perfect time to cut that music and then start our chill music. Here, turn it down quite a lot. Turn it down on my end as well. And I'm trying a different seating position today, chat. So we'll see how it goes. Today, I'm sitting as low in my chair as I can because my chair is broken, and when I raise it, all it does is, you know, fall back down to its lowest position anyway. So instead of trying to fight it, I've decided to try and come to terms with it. Yes. But first things first. This is framed, and so we are going to be using this. Sorry, they're going to give us 6 of these frames from a film, and we have to decide what film this is. I see like a World War II lorry. It makes me think... I just got a text message, chat. It's a response from my grandmother to a text that I sent her like a week ago. Anyway. I see a World War II lorry. I think come and see, maybe? No come and see on here? What the hell? That's a great movie. Imitation Game? I don't think they actually leave England in that one. Saving Private Ryan. Are you sure it's not Come and See? Are you sure it's not Commando? Other World War II films that I haven't seen. Dogville? Is this The Wind That Shakes the Barley? Is that young Cillian Murphy? That's Daniel Craig. Right? If that's Daniel Craig, this must be Glass Onion. Is this the girl with the dragon tattoo? Defiance. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, chat. I don't know what Defiance is. Letterboxd? But let's take a look. Defiance. It's a 2008 film by Edward Zwick, starring Daniel Craig and Liv Schreiber, apparently. Oh. I forgot to take my allergy meds today, chat, but it's okay. It's probably not going to be a problem. Foreshadowing. No, I have no idea what this is. Anyway, we also have our daily 1 frame challenge. This looks like a prison. I see, like, fancy schmancy boots here. I'm gonna say this is Get Smart. 21 Jump Street? I've never seen it. Maybe these are 2 Jedi talking to each other. This is Rogue One. Show me... It's Superman. Oh. Oh, you know what? I don't think this is the new Superman. It looks way too washed out. So I'm gonna say this is Man of Steel. That's the Zack Snyder one, right? Oh, hold on. Now I have to check to make sure that I'm not just defaming someone. Man of Steel. Zack Snyder. Okay, yeah. All of his films look like this. And then we do have one from yesterday. Someone's reading Camus. I never know, chat, if it's Camus, like the good philosopher Camus, who's like a, you know, who wrote The Stranger, or if it's Camus, the white supremacist. And I think it's very important that you know which one is which. I didn't even guess a film. I wasn't thinking. They're starting to hit me with films that that are a little more obscure that I don't know. I don't know. Is this Ashton Kutcher? If it's Ashton Kutcher, is it No Strings Attached? I know it's not because there's no Natalie Portman. The Lovely Bones. Hold on. Who is in this? The Lovely Bones. You've started to hit me with these, chat. 2009. From Peter Jackson. I had no idea. Saoirse Ronan, Mark Wahlberg, Rachel Weisz, Stanley Tucci. There's some guys in this. Did I tell you? There are some guys in this movie. Do I recognize any of them? This might be Stanley Tucci? And this is Mark Wahlberg? It is! It's a young Mark Wahlberg! I didn't recognize him. He's not even that young. But he's young enough to have fooled me. He looks like Tucker Charlson. Is that his name? Tucker Carlson. This is like Spider-Man. It is a Spider-Man game. This is like Spider-Man... Spider-Man. Nope. It's an old one. Spider-Man. Oh, shoot. Spider-Man the movie? This sucks. Spider-Man? I don't think it's Shattered Dimensions. I don't think it's Friend or Foe. I don't know. I didn't know there were so many Spider-Man games. Is it Spider-Man 2? Okay, thank you. I don't remember Spider-Man 2. Well, okay. Okay, this looks pretty good. But some of these textures, I was a little bit iffy on. I thought it could genuinely be like Superman 64 at first. Okay, and then here's another daily. This is a frame from a video game. I'm gonna say this is the Phantom Pain, in fact. The Phantom Pain frame. 89% on Metacritic. Could this be like Atomic Heart? I don't think so, but I don't have a better guess right now. Okay, PS5? This could be like a Far Cry 4? No, that shit did not come out on the PS5, huh? I'm gonna own a PS5. So I don't know, like, PlayStation exclusives. It doesn't look like Demon Souls. Can I tell you that? It doesn't look like Little Big Planet. Watch Dogs? I kind of have an idea who it might be now. Okay. This is gonna be... Is it the first one? Or no, 2025. This is the second one. What is it called? Deep Stranded? Stranded? Death Stranding. I never played that one. I don't know. I feel like I would probably enjoy it. What the hell? There's guns? I thought you were just delivering packages. I guess it does take place in America, huh? I should know. I used to be a mail courier. And people did sometimes threaten me for having the audacity to deliver a package to them from the United States Purple? The Postal Service? I know that it's got... Wait, what do you mean, a VTuber feature? I know that, Hold on. I know someone's in it. I know there's a whole, like, mission with Pecora. I've seen Norman Reedus screaming out, Pecora! Pecora! And I like that. I think that's pretty good. I just look at pictures. I don't know if you've noticed. I just mostly just look at pictures. Oh, I know this game, chat. We played this game a lot on stream before. This is, 20 Minutes Until Dawn. This is a really, really good indie game that's like $3 on Steam. It's a survivor-like, Vampire Survivors-like, but better. It's better than Vampire Survivors. You're the best at reading. I read the best books and only the best. It's true. The lying New York Times says he cannot read. I can read. Okay, so this is artwork from a video game. What is this? Action game you've played? It's the most innovative action game you've played. The failing New York Times. Defiantly original, soaked in style, fiendishly well written, and sporting one sequence of jaw-dropping action after another. The actual gameplay is flat out brilliant. PC Gamer says this. Let's see if it holds up, chat. This looks like kind of an older game. It's defiantly original, soaked in style, fiendishly well written. Game journalists in the 2000s did not know what well-written games looked like, can I tell you? They loved Heavy Rain, for instance. They loved Indigo Prophecy. So... I kind of just need to see a little bit more. I see that the average guess attempts is 4, so I feel like we're still under par right now. I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm gonna say Perfect Dark. I know it's not. Undercover Cop Lose. Okay, so this is true crime? Does it tell me no year? Chat, I think this is true crime. I don't know if it's New York City or Streets of LA. I think New York City came first. I'm gonna say New York City. It's not. But it is New York. New York. But over cop. Lowe's. Everything ripped apart to lose in the violent cold for murder and now hunted by the wall. Fighting a battle of deep action game. Prepare! Okay, New York, huh? Undercover cop. LA Noire. It's a pretty good guess. Some of those words are relevant to LA Noire. I think Demolition Man also takes place in LA. New York cop games. I don't know, is it like Crackdown, chat? Is it like the original Crackdown? By the way, hello, Plurp. Hello, Hands. Handish? Crackdown? Is it Max Payne? Like, why is he jumping through the air like this? Max Payne. It is Max Payne. Okay, I didn't know Max Payne was a cop. I thought he was just like a guy. I had no idea. I thought he was just hanging out. Apparently, Max Payne is an undercover cop in New York. Is this Adam Jensen? Adam Jensen. It's not. Is this Adam Smasher? Hold on. Hold on. What was the first clue? He's a human male. Adam Smasher? Are you sure? Oh! Chad, I know this guy. He's from Metal Gear Revengeance, but I don't know his name. His name's not Snake, I think. I think it starts with an R? His name is... Raiden, yes! Yes, thank you. I was right, it does start with an R. He looks a lot like Adam Jensen. I don't know if I agree that he's a human male. I feel like he might be a cyborg. I think he might be a cyborg. Jax Briggs? Who is Jax Briggs again? You're gonna have to refresh my memory on that one. And then the Mortal Kombat. Oh, I've never been a big fighting game guy. I don't know much about Mortal Kombat. Keywords today: sequel, rivalry, rushdown, crossover, achievements. Rushdown, crossover, sequel, rivalry. Is there any chance it's just like split fiction? No Blood, Ring Out, Star Wars boss fight fan service. Uh-oh. Sequel, rivalry. Is it like Force Unleashed 2? Crossover, that's a weird one. Star Wars and... Has there been a crossover? With No Blood and... Oh, it must be like... It must be like a fighting game, right? Star Wars. If it's a crossover. Oh, Lego Star Wars? I guess Lego Star Wars would be a crossover, huh? And it has no blood. And it has a lot of fan service. Let's go Lego Star Wars 2. Martial arts, playable boss, survival mode, finishing move, ranking system. I don't even think one of the Star Wars choices is the answer, because I don't think these are fighting games. I don't think any of these are fighting games. You know something that I know? I know that Yoda and Vader were in Soul Calibur 4. Do you think there's... No, because it says correct franchise Star Wars. Fighters of Terra... Okay, they don't have Fighters of Terrakazi in here? Battlefront 2? No, there's blood in that, probably. Maybe not. There's no Ring Out. Ring Out has got to be like a fighting game, right? I'm just gonna put it in for more clues. What did I say? What did I say? Battlefront. Battlefront 2 new? I think you might be right. It might be rated T for teen. There's no blood in the Star Wars movies. Countdown timer, guest character, cameo appearance, multiple endings, alternate costume. I don't know. The only... Oh, wait. Lightsaber. Oh, no. Lightsaber? You spell it like this? Lightsaber? I thought it could be like lightsaber battles for the Nintendo Wii. I saw Nimi play that on stream weeks ago. Jedi. How about I type Jedi? No. How about Sith? No. How about the Force? I think I got 3 average guess attempts. People get it on this one, chat? I think I gotta throw in the towel. I'm gonna say Obi-Wan Kenobi. They don't have Obi-Wan in here? I'm going to say... What's some other Star Wars stuff? Solo? Darth Vader. Jedi Outcast. Character creation, environmental kill, animation canceling, weapon-based combat, sword, and sorcery. This is gonna be some bullshit, chat. I'm feeling it. I thought so, but it says correct franchise Star Wars, and Soul Calibur's not in the Star Wars franchise, but I was also thinking that. Soul Calibur 4. It is? That's messed up. You guys heard me. You guys heard me. On like a guess 2 or 3, I said Soul Calibur lets you play as Yoda and Darth Vader. But you should not consider Soul Calibur 4 in the Star Wars franchise. That's messed up, man. That's not a Star Wars game. It's just got a Star Wars guy in it. It's only got those 2 guys in it. There's no reason why it should be considered a Star Wars game. That's messed up, man. Soul Calibur 4. I'm glad you told me to send it, because I was feeling like a crazy person, because I'm like, the only one I can think of is Soul Calibur. You can't see, chat, my big-ass ears, but it's not side view. And it's not a fighting game, it's more recent. Let's go something crazy, let's go Viewfinder for a first-person puzzle game. Okay, it's less recent than Viewfinder. Darth Vader? Starkiller? That's such a stupid name. There is fantasy in this game. Developed in Unity. It's not first person, could be a third person game. What's a third? How about like Sekiro? I know that is not developed in Unity, but it gives us a year. Okay, it has fantasy. It's 2019. Not a hack and slash. It looks like it could be a third-person platforming or indie title. It also looks like it's third-person and top-down, because it's not first-person or side view. Top-down or third person. I don't know a lot of games that are top-down and third person. They have Tooth and Tail in here? Nope. Do they have StarCraft 2? Legacy of the Void? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it's top-down. It's top-down in third person. That might be impossible for me to get, to be entirely honest with you. Fantasy, like Overlord 2? Overlord 2? They don't have Overlord 2? That's true, Indie's got no games. Said Sekiro. How about it, I agree. what should I call you, by the way? Hooked? Handish? I want to make sure that I'm getting it right. But I am in agreement with you. How about a third-person platforming game? No, just kidding. How about any platforming game? How about Little Big Planet? Handish. Sounds good to me. I just want to see if it's a platformer. It's not a platformer. It's not a puzzler, so it is an indie title. Mario Sunshine is like 2005. Came out on the Nintendo GameCube. Good game, by the way. Also, like, one of the only Mario games that doesn't play natively in 60 FPS. That is true. It is a third-person platformer. Give me a clue? Okay. It is a fantasy kids open world game. Could it possibly be, like, Bug Snacks? No? Overcooked. That's an idea. That is top-down. Kids game. Oh, you're right, it is first person. And not a kids game, yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. What are games for kids? Back in my day, kids games were like Pajama Sam and Putt Putt. Those point-and-click adventure games. Don't kids just play Fortnite and Minecraft now? Don't they just get radicalized on Roblox? Roblox? Roblox. Outer Wilds? I'm pretty sure Outer Wilds is a first person. We're looking for a top-down and third-person game. By the way, hello, Bepsi. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to catch Bunger. He's a tough guy. A little anxious, but you know, we're pulling through, and we're gonna have a good time. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna get raptured midstream, you know? And then who's gonna do the dailies? Kids games. Yooka-Laylee from 2016. How about the sequel, Yooka-Laylee? It is 2019. And it is... what? Chat, it's not a third-person top-down game. See you later, Plort. Thanks for dropping in. It's not a third-person top-down game. Look, I mean, it is. It's both of those things, but it's also something else? Fantasy Grounds? How about Fantasy Life? Two guesses left. I don't even know what the perspective is. It's third person and top down and I don't know, text VR? How about I put in a text game? How about like 999? How about 9 persons? It is not a text game. Well, how about I surrender? How about I say it's Mario Brothers? Cat Quest 2. Can I tell you, chat? I have no idea what this game is. I also feel a little bit gypped because it very clearly says that it's third person and isometric. Even though if you look at our guesses... If you look at our guesses here, Yooka-Laylee, third person, isometric. Oh, it also says side view. Whoops. Okay, I'm a fool. I'm a little bit of a fool sometimes. Did we do the weekly? Video games with the biggest maps. Yes, we did. And you won't You won't believe it, chat. The video game with the biggest map is No Man's Sky. Connections. Now we're trying to find what 4 words fit together, combined by some theme. Let me try and get an example here. You can have a Ferris wheel and a roller wheel, a rubber wheel. It's not infinite. There are a finite number of planets, I think, but it is practically infinite in that if you want to, you can go to every planet and circumvent it by foot, or fly across it, I guess. You could go to every single planet, but you will run out of life before you do it, because all the planets are, procedurally generated, and there's like a billion of them. I see bags. I see like a carry-on bag and a duffel bag. And a baby bag? Is that a thing? No, that's not a thing. You take the baby on inside the airplane. You don't check the baby in. Hard shell bag, and a roller bag. Yeah, those are more likely than the baby bag. That's different. Let's see. Bumper cars? I'm going wheels. I'm going Ferris wheel, rubber wheel. Wait. Wasn't there a third thing I thought? Maybe not. Maybe not wheels. I see things at a carnival. Bumper cars, the merry-go-round, the Ferris wheel, and a bouncy house? No, it's not even one away. Oh, dang it.
Beware, I live.
Yo, hello, Tragic. How's it going? What were you guys just doing? What were you guys streaming? Tell me about it. How's it going? Right now, we are doing our daily trivia, including connections, where we have to find 4 words that are grouped by a sort of theme. Like, see, we got carry-on, duffel, hardshell, and roller are kinds of luggage. Sonic Racing. Let's go. I can't say that I'm all too familiar, but I have seen some footage of the original Sonic Racing Transformed. Bright, sunny, merry, bouncy. You know what? I like that. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Bright, sunny, merry. I like that. Well, yeah. Give it a shot. Nice. Cheerful. Cheerful, just like us. Anyway, how's it going? How's it going, Tragic? How's everyone doing? Hope you had a nice night this evening. Pee-wee Herman, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Buggy. Buggy Baby. Bumper cars, rubber car, rubber room. Buggy? I was buggy once. They put me in a rubber room full of babies. Baby, Buggy, Indiana, Pee-wee. You know what? The thing that's messing me up here is I'm like, the Indiana, isn't that like a race? Isn't like the Indiana 500 or something a thing? And so like, a buggy, I'm pretty sure is like a kind of car, right? Hey, we've got a racer. Anyone from It's Tragic? Are there buggies in Sonic Racing? Indiana, buggy. It's like... Bumper is a type of car as well. Am I crazy, or is there such thing as a baby car? If there is, I think it should be illegal. Let me just say that right out. One away. Okay, probably not a baby. I'm gonna go Pee-wee, because that sounds stupid. Not one away. Okay, so baby is one of them. Okay, well that sucks. Of these four, 3 of them are right, and baby is one of the right ones somehow. But we only have 1 mistake left. Rubber. Something you wear. Something you might damage in a vehicle accident. Bumper. Baby. Heather. Things that go around. Ferris. Things that... Pee-wee? I don't know. I don't know. Stop asking me such difficult questions. I don't know what a pee-wee is, and it's scary. May very well be against TOS. Heather? If you replace the first letter, is feather. Is that something? Leather? You can have a rubber suit, a leather suit. I don't know what this is. Baby, buggy, bumper, Indiana. One of these is wrong. Tires? Baby tires? Rubber tires? I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it. We might be wrong. We're wrong. I shouldn't say we. That was my fault. Show me again. What was it? Rubber, baby, buggy, bumper? Chat, what does that mean? I'm sorry? What does that mean? Rubber, baby, buggy, bumper? Is the theme? And the answers are baby, buggy, bumper, rubber? Title characters in 80s movies. Ferris Bueller, Heather, Indiana Jones, Pee-wee Herman. Okay, I'm not gonna Google rubber, baby, buggy, bumper on stream, okay? You know what? Hold on. I will, but I'm not gonna show you. I'll tell you what comes up. Rubber, baby, buggy, bumper. I'll show you if it's something normal. It's a phrase from a well-known tongue twister used to practice pronunciation in English. It can also refer to slang for a contraceptive diaphragm, apparently. Does that help, chat? Okay, sure. Apparently it's just a tongue twister. You guys don't know all the hot tongue twisters out these days? Rubber, baby, buggy, bumper? I'm not that good at tongue twisters. I can speak really quickly without having a problem, but for some reason the tongue twisters, they mess me up bad, bro. Like, I think the only one that I might be able to do is like the woodchuck one, and I don't even remember how it goes. Hold on, let me look it up. Tongue twisters. I hate the way this website opens up. It says, ready to give your tongue a workout and see how well your tongue twister skills stack up? Like the last thing you want to hear before somebody slams you down into the trunk of their car. Best tongue twisters. These are boring. Never mind. Like, here, you want to see what some of these say? No, don't sign up using... Get out of here. Fred fed Ted bread and Ted fed Fred bread. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's easy to say, I'm just saying it's boring. Where's the one about the woodchucks? Everyone's saying it. Everyone's throwing tomatoes and saying, no, boo, do the one about the woodchucks. Where's all the woodchucks? Bread fed Ted bread and Ted fed bread Fred. Fuck. It is not easy, okay? The sixth... I just hate the way that the word sixths sounds like. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of... If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers... Isn't there more to that? It's like, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stunk... Oh, that's fucking impossible. That's impossible, bro. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. I feel like that one's not that hard. I feel like that one's not... I think that one's doable. Even with my dry-ass mouth, dude. The 33 thieves thought that they had thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Ah! The 33 thieves thought that they had thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. 33 thieves thought that they had thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Yeah, that one's not so bad. Maybe, you know, saying it 2 times in a row would be impossible. The 33 thieves thought that they had thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. The 33 thieves... Yep, impossible to do it twice in a row, but, you know. Who needs to say it twice in a row? All you need to do is say it once, and then you win. 33 thirsty, thundering thoroughbreds thumped Mr. Thurber on Thursday. Why is it always? This is a terrible Thursday, huh? 33 thirsty, thundering thoroughbreds thumped Mr. Thurber on Thursday. Anyway, I don't want to do these. That's a good question. What is 32 even? So that's connections down. Now we come to my favorite one, chat, which is Sinatu Nerdle. First, I like that they added this new mode. It's called Critical. Let me explain this one, chat. I don't think I've done this one on stream before. So the way that Critical works is that it has a movie that we have to guess. How do you guess the movie? Well, you can look at all this stuff. This is not that important, though. What's important is down here, reviews. It takes some of the most popular reviews for the film, and you can reveal them and use those reviews to try and determine what the film is. So today's film, Alyssa Ray Thomas says, maybe the real dad was the friends we made along the way. So it's a film about finding your dad. They gave it a 7 out of 10, by the way. I think, like, Man of the House. I think Liar, Liar. Give us another review. I'm not ready to narrow it down yet. ISO says 10 out of 10. You know it, and a heart. All of these people have given it a heart, by the way. You know what they say? 1's company, 2's a crowd, and 3's a party. Is this like 3 men and a baby? Is this 3 men and a baby? It's not a good idea to guess, but I actually am gonna guess 3 men and a baby. 3 men and a baby. It gets easier the more reviews you reveal. Like the last review is always just like, you know, wow, I can't believe that Tim Allen is Santa Claus 3. You know, it gives it away instantly, but you hope to get it before then. Another 10 out of 10 review says, I'm so serious my life will not be complete until I have a wedding like this? Is this like Wedding Crashers? Give me another one. Sometimes a family is a mother and a daughter and a gay dad and 2 straight dads and 2 vodka aunts. Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, Chad, I don't think I've seen this. This sounds like a romantic comedy. I'm not a big purveyor of romantic comedies, can I tell you? It's nothing against romantic comedies, I just, you know, I only watch so many films a year. I watch a lot of films too. I watch like 2 or 3 films a week. And it's still, I've got a backlog of like 700 films that I have to see, and none of them are romantic comedies. I hate to say it. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. Pierce Brosnan should never, go into baseball because he can't find a pitch for his life. Well, the only Pierce Brosnan movies I know are 007 and Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. So I'm gonna say this is Mamma Mia. What? Mamma Mia. It is Mamma Mia. Okay. I didn't know they had gay dads in that one. Yeah, and see the last review? Wow, ABBA stands first and human second. Where ABBA stands first and human second. See, that gives it away. ABBA, Mamma Mia, here we go again. My, how could I forget you? Hold on, and we did miss, no, we didn't do. We're caught up. And then we have the burgle. So in this one, it gives us 9 words from the synopsis of the film, and we have to try and figure out what the film is, or just what films can get it in 7, right? So, let me see. Try, date, dream, Korea, military, New York, soul, 3, writer. Dream Korea, I think the Dream Songs, which is a very, very underwatched film, I think. Is not really a romantic comedy. It is a romance film. It's actually terribly sad. How about like Past Lives? You know what? I'm gonna say it's Past Lives, chat. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Fox gets it in 1. Fox gets it in 1. He's never even seen this movie. I've never even seen a trailer for this movie. It's just, you know, it's one of the big Korean films. I'm like, I've seen a lot of Korean films that have made it across the ocean, and I haven't seen whatever one they're talking about, so it must be like the one I haven't seen, Past Lives. Okay, well, you know, this may be a little bit lucky. There's maybe a little bit luck involved in that one. You know what? We don't say it's luck. We say it's an educated guess. That's what it is. Okay. So this one, we have to sort the films into 4 different rows with some sort of thematic connection. So I look and I see dragons. I see Pete's Dragon, The Never-Ending Story, and Reign of Fire. And then I look for another film with dragons in it. Mulan! Eddie Murphy plays a dragon, chat. Mushu is a dragon, even though he's very small. Okay, so then I also see... I see Cowboys? Tombstone, Butch Cassidy, 310 to Yuma, and Hell or High Water. I'm pretty sure that's like a Taylor Sheridan joint. Outlaw. Yeah. And then we can already find the crossover here. It's got Pete's Dragon, Captain America, Butch Cassidy, and can I tell you, I haven't seen any of those 3 films, so best of luck to us. I see... Before Sunset's got Ethan Hawke. Ides of March has Ryan Gosling, George Clooney. Election is an old-ass film. Oh, you know what? It's theme, politics. Ides of March, election, the candidate, and the campaign. And apparently the candidate is the crossover. What is it? Robert Redford. That's messed up, man. And the other one is just a sequel, second in the series. Robert Redford, I know that he's like a real guy, right? But he's too old for me, man. Robert Redford is before my time. I'm sorry to say, Mr. Redford, if you're watching, please subscribe and I'll take it all back. Okay. I see. I see that we did this one already, unfortunately, so I know the answer. But I forgot it. But I can figure it out easily. Because I see Yorgos Lanthimos immediately. Where... Kinds of Kindness, that's his most recent film. Dumbo, Daredevil, The Banshees of Inisherin. I don't know that one. You're gonna have to give me a second on that one. That might be a crossover. Leap Year, Barry Lyndon, The Banshees of Inisherin. Okay, well... I see Blind People, Book of Eli, Dead Don't Breathe, Scent of a Woman, Daredevil. This is Ireland, and this is elephant. That makes sense. Okay, and then our crossover is the Banshees of Inishiren, Dumbo, Scent of a Woman, Don't Breathe. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the answer. Never mind. It's Colin Farrell. I always get him confused with Colin Firth. The only thing I know Colin Farrell from is The Killing of a Sacred Deer and Lobster from Yorgos Lanthimos. They make it... They need to invent a guy that's less obscure. That's what I think. Okay, so I see this one. This one, we've got 4 different directors. Tom McCarthy, who I don't know. Denis Villeneuve, who I do know. David Fincher, who I do know. And Michael Mann, who I don't know. Denis Villeneuve? Denis Villeneuve, Rachel McAdams is Arrival. But I don't see anyone else from Arrival, like Forrest Whitaker and Jeremy Renner. I always forget that guy. He plays Hawkeye. David Fincher did Zodiac and Seven, so that could be Serial Killer, David Fincher. He also did a Swedish movie in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That's what it's called. Let me think. David Fincher. I see the Tooth Fairy is on here. That's kind of strange. Oh, okay. David Fincher, Serial Killer, Rooney Mara, Daniel Craig. This is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which means it must be a Swedish journalist. Jake Gyllenhaal, huge jacked man. Mark Ruffalo. Huge jacked man, Mark Ruffalo. We'll move Jake Gyllenhaal over there. Nope, Mark Ruffalo's not a part of it, but Missing Children is. Hooray for Missing Children. Oh, you know what it is? It's Enemy by Denis Villeneuve. It's starring Jake Gyllenhaal, huge jacked man, and a train car full of missing children. Good movie. I haven't seen it, but how could it be bad? Got a huge jacked man in it. Okay, directed by Now we're stuck with 2 directors who I know nothing about. Tom McCarthy and Michael Mann. So, I'm just gonna move them into 2 separate rows. Okay, David Fincher, Jake Gyllenhaal, Serial Killer. This one might have Mark Ruffalo, because I think this is Zodiac. Yes, dude. Okay. Now, directed by Tom McCarthy, Rachel McAdams, Mark Ruffalo, Boston Globe. Dark Waters, maybe? Directed by Michael Mann, The Tooth Fairy, Serial Killer, William Peterson. There's gotta be some, like, bullshit, right? Manhunter? I don't know, that might be a real movie. Michael Mann worked on The Insider, another film I have not seen. Spotlight, okay, not Dark Water, but it is, you know, it's a press thriller. I don't know if I've seen a Michael Mann film. Not off the top of my head, at least. I'd have to look him up. And you know what? I might. Let's just take a look real quick. Michael Mann. I've watched 0 out of 17 films. Some of these are on the watch list, though. I know Thief is on the watch list. The Keep is on the watch list, I'm pretty sure. Candice, do you recommend The Insider? 2 men driven to tell the truth, whatever the cost. A research chemist comes under personal and professional attack when he decides to appear in a 60 minutes expose on Big Tobacco starring Al Pacino and Russell Crowe. Directed by Michael Mann. It's The Insider. I've heard good things about Michael Mann. I know that he's a director that I should be familiar with. I just, again, it's just, there's so many films. There's so many. Who do we got? We got 4 people. We have Olivia Colman, Salma Hayek, Adam Sandler, and Benedict Cumberbatch. I already see hotel manager Adam Sandler is a vampire. That shit is Hotel Transylvania. And is animated. Oh, that's the crossover. Oh. Okay. Another Adam Sandler film? Adam Sandler shops at Bed Bath & Beyond. And can control time. That's Click. What is that, like Doctor Strange? Is this Legend of Zelda music? Is in Whoville in a dystopian future? Dances with a Snake. I think Salma Hayek is in Whoville, which is an animated film. She's not? Okay, my mistake. Maybe Benedict Cumberbatch is? Okay. Then... Oh! It's not Horde and Here's a Who. You know what this is? This is The Grinch. Benedict Cumberbatch in The Grinch. Okay, and then we've got Salma Hayek is a vampire in a truck stop, and she dances with a snake. I could not tell you. I could not even begin to speculate what that film is. Olivia Colman is a hotel manager in a dystopian future and runs a matchmaking service. I don't know either Pink or Blue. Oh, I haven't seen The Lobster yet. I haven't seen it. And then From Dusk Till Dawn. Well, spoilers. Spoilers about Salma Hayek. Jeez. And then for a final puzzle we have... See Margot Robbie? Margot Robbie and Will Ferrell and Ryan Gosling and Barbie. The Amazing Spider-Man, we have Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield. She's the Man, I'm pretty sure is... Well, that's a soccer game. Are there more soccer games? Bend It Like Beckham, She's the Man. The Suicide Squad? That sounds like it could be a soccer game, right? The Amazing Spider-Man, Eddington, and Zombieland. This is Emma Stone. I did not know Emma Stone was in Eddington. What else is she in? Okay, this is messed up. I don't see any other films with Emma Stone in them. I do see... So I guess it means it can't be Emma Stone, huh? Even though she's in Zombieland and The Amazing Spider-Man. I see Margot Robbie. She's in... One to the left. She's in The Wolf of Wall Street. She's in Barbie. She's in The Suicide Squad. And I think she's in I, Tonya. She is, okay. I see Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, and Pride and Prejudice, and Atonement. You know who that is? That's Keira Knightley. That's right. I know who Keira Knightley is. She's also in White House Down. Alright, well, you know, you can't ask me to know everything. She's in Logan Lucky? Alright, something's wrong. Something's gone terrible. Something's bad. One of these must be the crossover. Keira Knightley's in Pride and Prejudice, Atonement, Pirates of the Caribbean. Could she be in... Battle of the Sexes or Bend It Like Beckham, perhaps? Step Up, I believe, is a dance film. Keira Knightley, are you in Bend It Like Beckham? You are! Okay. Logan Lucky, She's the Man, Step Up. The only person I know in She's the Man is Amanda... Oh shoot, what's her name? She used to be on that kid show, The Amanda Show, when I was growing up. Amanda... Beckham? The Amazing Spider-Man, Eddington Zombie Land, Battle of the Sexes. It's Channing Tatum and Emma Stone. Okay, Emma Stone is in a movie called Battle of the Sexes. I never would have known that because I'm a Emma Stone fan, but I have not seen that shit. And our crossover is going to be... We had part of it. I just can't remember. It was Bend It Like Beckham, The Wolf of Wall Street, She's the Man. No. Is it sports? Oh, they're playing an athlete. Okay, Keira Knightley plays an athlete. Emma Stone plays an athlete. Channing Tatum plays an athlete. Margot Robbie plays an athlete. In a sports comedy. Yeah. That makes sense. And then finally, chat, that takes us to Bandle. And today's Bandle came out in the year 2002 to 848 million views. We're approaching a billion. It's a very hard par 5. So if we don't get it until the voice cover, don't feel bad. It's a very hard song. I don't have a lot of faith in myself to know a song from 2002, but let's see. From the drums. Is this like Tone Loc? Could this be like Wild Thing? Wild Thing? Okay, give me more. I see that we have 4 electric guitars coming up. Could be any song from this bass line. This could be just what I needed by the Cars. It's like an Ashley Tisdale song? Not a clue. I feel like the piano organ is not really adding much. I feel like it's too slow to be pop punk. This is like Daughtry or something. This is like Lenny Kravitz. We have Kravitz on here? Voice cover? It's I Will Be Loved? Is this Maroon 5? She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. Almost pop punk, I suppose. I do know this one. What other Maroon 5 do we have on here? I don't know. I don't know a lot of these. I know She Will Be Loved, though. Can I tell you, Chet? I did not know that She Will Be Loved was from 2000 and... What was it? 2002? That's kind of surprising to me, to be entirely honest with you. That... I felt like She Will Be Loved came out in like 2012. I'm 10 years off, man. I'm 10 years off, and yet it's stuck in my head. I can't even imagine. Was I even alive in 2002? It's basically impossible to say. Well, now I am opening Pokemon Randomizer. So, if you're watching on YouTube, the stream is going to stop very briefly and then start back up again on the next stream. So, give me just 1 second if you're on YouTube. I am ending that stream and then switching over. Here, turn the music off since we have the Pokemon music